Happy Aloha Sunday, everybody. I'm on the road. I'm headed to Hakalau, which is north of Hilo. I'm going to visit Kulike Forest Farm, and they have this little cute, amazing farm stand, fully stocked with a fridge and everything. I'm going to check it out and talk to owners Rachel and Dan, and I'm looking forward to it. It's the most beautiful drive to go up Malka in Hakalau.
Well, yeah, we're Rachel and Dan, and Kulike Farm is our way of trying to grow food sustainably and have a little community that takes care of each other in a very informal way. Like, it just gives us a great deep sense of satisfaction to be able to have our own energy, grow our own food, know everything is really healthy, and just wake up every day and be doing what we feel good about doing. A lot of our own our perennial greens and fruits, citrus, papayas, avocados, bananas, and then cacao is our big crop that we're trying to really turn into our value-added product, which is our Hakalau chocolate. So we make it just purely from our cacao and a neighboring farm's cacao, and then we just add local honey. And we have some with macadamia nuts, some just with nibs for an extra crunch. And we have worked on that to make it so you don't have to add a lot of sugar, no cocoa butter, no lecithin, and it just, because of care and fermenting and roasting and melanging, which is the stage where you make the nib smooth. We just do that. All of those steps are like hand done extra carefully. So we don't have to add those sugars and fillers, and it feels like it almost feels like food. It's like, it's an indulgence, but you also feel really good about it.
Yeah, when we can make a product that just has a single ingredient, it's just our beans. Nothing else. And our beans are oily enough so that we don't have to add cacao butter. And so our chocolate doesn't taste waxy, it's all just the chocolate.
We have our purple sugar cane, and we press that and make lemonade, and we have a couple, we have neighbors who have like a lot of Brazilian cherries, Suriname cherries, and make us a juice, and so we make this beautiful cherry lemonade.
Really healthy birds, and I think the biggest reason they're healthy is because they have some food forest to forage around in, so they get bugs and things like that. But I think the biggest reason is they have the Korean Natural Farming deep litter system to be able to come into, get out of the rain, and stay clean. And the deep litter system is made up of wood chips and logs and things that are so intense with microbes that they're hungry. They're hungry for nutrients, and anything that gets on that bed of sawdust is just eaten immediately.
And then other neighbors and people living on the farm were able to contribute. So we have a neighbor who was making lilikoi butter, homemade ketchup, all kinds of different cookies, juices, and then we were talking about Stephen, who's the baker, other neighbor who brings in greens, So all of that is
Banana
part
ketchup,
yeah.
LaCroix butter.
All of that is part of it. It's not just for us to, sell our things, but anybody who wants to, who lives around, can stock things up and be part of this. Other things that started was sort of a mini CSA where a neighbor is collecting boxes to distribute on his road, and we're one of his stops. So he'll just take our menu and then get back to us with the order, and then the next day comes and he gets his box of eggs and poi and bread. So things like that started because people were, feeling at risk of leaving their homes or not allowed to, or now it's going to continue because people love it. They want to have that access and support the small farmers. So.
Another really a part of it for me is that the community, I think, has really benefited from this lockdown. And some communities may not have, but the way that our community has responded to it has been fantastic. Because we have this spot to do what we want to do, and we've allowed other people to just come and share what they have as well. It's become a real community center, and I think that will continue. I mean, we've got people that feel like they have an outlet now, and we're loving being able to share all this stuff, and I think it's going to continue. I hope it does.
Yeah.
It really feels good.
Yeah. I was thinking about that this morning, how what is it about farm stands that we love so much, right? I mean, there's just something about it, and it's kind of there's multi-tiered reasons. And then I thought, oh, well, there's the surplus component of it, right? Like, people do it like naturally, as when they have surplus, they put out something for their neighbors or whoever goes by in the road. So there's sort of that that sharing aspect that makes you feel closer to your community.